Hello, and thank you for joining me on my channel, Cosmic Love Alchemy. And today I've been channeling a collective that is on a healing journey. And I'm going to pull some tarot first just to get kind of like an idea of what this collective has in store for them, what they've been going through, and kind of like what has led to this need for a self-discovery, self-healing, and like realignment journey. And to start off the reading, at the bottom of the deck, we have lack of commitment, procrastination, and a need to learn from failure. That comes from our Page of Pentacles. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. I want to start off by saying I'm gonna never add you back. Don't fall for any dupe accounts that like add you back, DM you first, and try to like get you to pay for a reading. If you want a reading, just go through my link tree. I only have 2 accounts. It's my TikTok and my YouTube, and they're Cosmic Love Alchemy 777. So book your reading through the link, and then if you like my readings, hit like, and if you'd like to subscribe and keep up with the work that I do, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to have you. Okay, so self-healing journey, lack of commitment, maybe feeling a little malaise, like just not having motivation to do things, procrastinating, and a need to learn from failures of the past. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords that came out. And the 8 of Swords is about negative thoughts, and these are like negative thought patterns that restrict the ability of the collective to be able to enjoy life to its fullest and to live out their true life's purpose. It's like a personal imprisonment, and it can be symbolic of a victim type mentality, and like you've entrapped yourself but the beauty of a self-love and healing journey is this is an opportunity for you to take back control of your life, because when you're going through something like this, you've had some childhood trauma, some issues that happened in the past. So essentially it's really cool because like then the Devil came out, but in reverse, which is a need to release those limiting beliefs. But as a part of that, like a lot of times, when somebody has like negative thoughts, it's because they have a lot of negative self-talkers like in their head. There's different like types of negative self-talkers. And actually like embracing those negative self-talkers will kind of direct where what things this collective needs to work on. You also, it's showing to work on learning detachment, so being able to explore things that have happened in the past but from a detached state, so that you're not refeeling like the emotional heaviness of the experiences, but then you're still able to, so basically don't relive the experiences, but like there is a need to go back through and review things from the past, so that you can figure out what you need to learn, what you need to heal from your past. This allows freedom and restoring control of your own life and your own mentality. But it can also represent a lack of willpower. So this is something this collective struggles with, is being able to find the will to push through. Ask the difficult questions of yourself, and take the time to get that self-healing journey truly like off the ground. And really, like, the best advice I've ever had is like it's small steps. You start small. Start with a gratitude journal. Start by trying to change the lenses that you're walking into life wearing, because if you're wearing lenses that are seeking out to find things that are going to hurt you, waiting for the other shoe to drop, or like what's wrong in the situation, what could hurt me. You're viewing life from a very negative lens, and so then like it's not allowing you to tap into all of the gratitude and positivity that is actually happening. So when you spend the time to do something like a gratitude journal before you go to bed, write 3 things from the day down that you're grateful for. The simplest, smallest things work at first, and you're just training your brain every day to be conscious of looking for positive things that are happening in your life. And slowly over time, a shift happens, and sometimes you don't even realize that the shift has happened, but all of a sudden, for at least in my experience, it was just like a click happened, and then all of a sudden I realized like I wasn't thinking about being hurt anymore. I was thinking about all of the beautiful things that I had and have in my life. So definitely, like I was called to like give this message to this collective. We did get the Knight of Pentacles, which is about hard work, productivity, routine. So yeah, this is part of the routine of changing your mindset, like, and making healing a part of your routine. So it's something that you just start now, you build it brick by brick, and it's kind of like a snowball effect. We've heard that like negativity, negative thoughts, negative people in our lives, those things like attract more negativity, but it is the same thing for positivity. So you start building in positive cognitive networks into your mind, and you're going to attract more positive things and more positive people and positive experiences. It's a beautiful, glorious metamorphosis from, yeah. I really want to like impart to my collective right now how worth it is to take the time to go through this journey. And I believe in you, and you've got this. You really do. And you got the 9 of Wands, which is about courage and persistence, and a test of your faith in yourself, having resilience, learning how to set boundaries for yourself. Kind of like a beautiful message that's already unfolding in these cards for this collective. So all right. And we have the King of Pentacles coming out. Wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance. Living in an abundance mindset brings prosperity, brings out your charitableness, your generosity. So it's just doing this work on yourself. Don't let it feel selfish that you're turning your energy back in on yourself. Okay? Because like that can happen a lot of times with people who have learned to be people pleasers, or they have learned that by being so aware of what's going on with people outside of them, outside of their control, that like they can somehow gain some sort of control or stability in their situation. But the true stability comes from within. That security comes from within. Okay, so we did have the 10 of Cups fall out as well, which is about divine love and harmony, and having blissful relationships and alignment, inner happiness, your dreams coming true, family contentment, having total love and support. And that's in contrast to this 8 of Swords, which is like being in this imprisonment state. So, working on yourself, it's only going to lead to this 10 of Cups energy. Underneath the Devil in reverse, we have the 2 of Wands, about planning progress and making decisions. Discovery, leaving home. And that's part of it, is like start planning like each step that you're going to take. Like sometimes there's apps that can help with mindfulness. There's like, you could start with a small like meditations, you can start with yoga. You just choose one thing. Start on that one thing, and then once you have incorporated that one thing into your life, choose the next thing, plan. You're going to make progress. It'll be slow progress at first, but like I said, the snowball effect is really strong. You're going to be traveling and discovering yourself. It's kind of very beautiful. Yeah, and then you've got the Six of Pentacles, which is about giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. And again, that's by making progress on yourself, it's opening up and allowing this collective to tap into your charitable nature, because you fill yourself up with all of the love that you need, and then all of a sudden you're sitting in this abundance that you can share with the world. We got the Three of Wands that came out, which is about preparation, progress, foresight, expansion. So like there's so much, but it does take preparation work to have progress. You do need to like have some forethought about how you're going to, what's going to work best for this collective to begin tackling each of the challenges that have been presented to this collective throughout their life. And how are you going to go through the processing that you need to go through in order to finally like package everything away, and it's already been under review, and now you can move forward with like resilience and the strength of your own self-assurance and self-confidence. So this just came to mind, and looking at yourself in the mirror, positive affirmations. I remember at the beginning of my journey, I was told, even if you feel odd or like it's like it doesn't feel authentic, every morning when you wake up, that can be one of the things that you try to do first or second. Like, look in the mirror, looking at myself in the mirror, and you say, I love you. You are enough. You are worthy of everything that you want. And you're giving yourself affirmations, positive affirmations. It doesn't feel real sometimes at first, and you might just feel silly like saying it because you don't truly believe in it. But something happens, a switch gets flipped, and then, you know, after you've been doing it for a while, you're like, whoa, like, you are that person, you are that good, you are worthy. So hopefully that little diversion is something that can help this collective as they're going through this healing journey. You did get the Four of Wands. And that's about celebration and joy, harmony in the home. Maybe a marriage, community, homecoming. You're coming home to yourself, that's for sure. It'll allow you to thrive in all areas of your life. Your work, your relationships, your friendships, familyships, romantic relationships, relationships with your children, relationships with your career, with yourself. Like, every single aspect is going to improve because you're taking the time to work on you. And so this is one a word of warning from Spirit. You did get Death on the reverse. Sometimes, like, what can hold us back the most, actually not sometimes, a lot of times, most times, we're holding ourselves back. So it can be like us resisting change, being fearful of change, holding on, like not wanting to like put in the work, feeling stagnation. But recognizing that in order to break those cycles, you do need to commit to personal transformation. You got the Ace of Cups in reverse as well. So that's about emotional loss, feeling blocked. Your creativity may be like dampened down, not feeling like you have that creative energy that you feel you have inside of you or have seen before. Feeling emptiness, a need for self-love and connecting with your intuition, and truly like exploring. So this is what Spirit just told me, like, you need to explore your repressed emotions. Like, and when you repress emotions, there's a book called The Body Keeps the Score, and really, like, those repressed emotions from these experiences that we had, they They store themselves up in parts of the body, and then you start feeling sick, you feel tired, you feel gloomy, you feel so blocked. And it's because you blocked all of this emotional energy in the body without being able to channel it out and process it completely. So we did get the High Priestess in reverse. So this is like being disconnected from your intuition, withdrawing, silence, secrets, something that's harming you. And this is like, it's gonna take hard work, because this is like the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we have the reversed High Priestess, and it's like, okay, like the Knight of Pentacles is telling you what it's gonna take for you to flip into and access your High Priestess. It's gonna take you sitting with your thoughts, meditating, listening to yourself, and then you'll be able to tap into giving, receiving, and sharing wealth. But like, until you take that time, put in the work, you're going to continue feeling disconnected from your intuition and your highest self. King of Cups. Emotionally balanced, compassion, diplomatic. Tolerance, empathetic. Be empathetic towards yourself. Don't feel shame in your past or the mistakes, things that you think like you could have done better. Don't get stuck in thoughts like that. Learn to achieve balance in your mental energy. That's okay. This just came to mind. So something that I learned and that I heard about is that, you know, a lot of people are not able to sit in the present moment, and it's because their mind is either looking back and feeling sadness or depression, like from like spending most of their mental load on thinking about the past, and anxiety comes from worrying about potential futures that haven't happened yet, right? But like, both of those extremes keep us from being completely present in this moment. And that's like that balance that needs to be struck. I was called to tell this collective that you know, when you find yourself ruminating in the past, feeling sad, depressive, try to bring your thoughts back. It's about mindfulness. Bring yourself back to the present moment. What can you control right now? And then if you find yourself worrying about, well, what's going to happen next, then what can help you from that is actually just taking action in the present. So instead of being worried about what is going to happen, which will then kind of inform and control the possible ways that life will play out, because you're already worrying so much about it. Instead, it's stopping you from having incredible action that you can take right now to achieve the goals that you have and get the outcomes that you're desiring. Okay. I hope that tidbit was helpful for this collective. Let's get one more. Yeah. So we did get the Nine of Swords. It's about anxieties, worries, fear, depression, nightmares, insomnia, hopelessness, trauma, and despair. And like, truly, like, this is that energy that this collective has been in, and of which is like why it's so worth it for you to heal and process all of these things that are keeping you up at night, that are bringing you sadness that you haven't fully felt and processed. Feel those things, process them, journal about them. Think about the things that you're grateful for instead of looking for the swords. Stop thinking about the swords and what swords could come, right? Like, think about what positive things, what offerings, what cups are going to be offered to you. What cups can you offer out? And we do have the Sun on the bottom. Positivity, happiness, vitality, success, celebration, a rebirth. Like, this collective, you're doing it. Like, and I believe in you and your journey. Okay. So for this next bit of the reading, I'm not going to pull out as many cards, but I do want to give you some advice that's going to come from this Sacred Web Tarot guidebook. I got this on Amazon, and I gotta say, I really like it. It's a really well written book, and I love the premise of the entire deck, to be honest, especially when it comes to, journeys of healing. So it's an absolutely gorgeous deck. There's a lot of meaning behind the colors on the cards, the animals that are on the cards, and so on. So let's pull some cards for this collective as, messages from Spirit to help you heal. All right, Spirit, let's help this collective heal. Okay, so I ended up pulling 6 total cards. I've already marked them all up, and we're gonna follow through the book to talk about what this self-healing journey is for this collective. What energies is Spirit sending toward this collective? We started with the Student of Earth. The Student of Earth is full of wonder. With your curious mind, you are not afraid to follow them and ponder the deep questions of the universe. Why am I here? What is my soul's purpose? The Student of Earth calls you to root into the intelligence of the earth itself to better discern the relationship between expansion and contraction, renewal and release. They teach you how to work with the energy of stability and grounding to cultivate a strong foundation from which you can examine how best to take your seat in the world. The Student of Earth, it invites you to consider how your material existence and your spiritual nature are never separate. They labor together to help you create a life of meaning. With this understanding, you find the confidence and commitment to stay focused on your work. The card is called wonder. You're wondering about what your purpose is. So it's connected to earth, the north, earth and earth, bird, the cosmic sky. Let wonder be my guide on this earthly journey. And let's see. We see illumination, empowerment, a spirit messenger, and freedom from the bird that is on this card. And then where are my colors? Okay, so green, the color of life green, embodies yin, receptivity, fertility, harmony, and renewal. Green has long been associated with wealth, health, and hope, as all with healing energies of compassion and love. The verdant nature of Earth itself is actualized in the color green. As a representative of Earth's bounty, green shares the realm of the north with its companion colors red, black, and yellow. And on this one, I see that we did end up having red show up, which connects you to Earth and to the entire material realm, representing the vital spark of one's life force. So it's finding out what is your soul's purpose. It manifests fundamental energy of power, strong feelings, desires, and passion. It is the cloak of leadership, the color of wise service, the essence of expansive yang energy. So you got yin and yang. So it's finding out your totality and completeness. Strength and determination that can be found in the South. Oh, confirmation timer right there. Okay. So this is a beautiful card. Student of Earth. Okay. So the second card that I pulled for this collective is the 5 of Earth. So this reading was very earth energy, and very water energy. So it was like those two together, but definitely a lot of earth. The 5 of Earth says, don't look sad, you're not alone, how could you be? You're always part of the world through the work that you do and through your vigilant determination to cultivate a life of intention and purpose. Set down your burdens, your worries, and any sense of inferiority that may be keeping you from growing stronger and more stable in the relationship that you have with yourself. When you begin to trust and honor yourself, you can begin to trust in the sacred nature of all of your relationships. Feel your heart's consummate wholeness and know that it is here to guide you. From the sphere of perfection, you can adjust your perspective to find treasure in places you did not even know where. The card is also like wholeness, about the north. Okay, and so we have the mouse and the sunflower. Let's find our mouse. So the mouse is about tenderness, determination, focus, vulnerability, and vigilance. Okay. It says, when I trust in the consummate wholeness of my heart, I find a treasure that I didn't even know was there. This card has the color yellow. Where's my yellow? I think I need to put a... Oh, that came before. Okay, I'm going to put this here so that we can... Okay, yellow represents knowledge, the space of potential and yang energy of new beginnings and the power of faith and positivity. It illuminates consciousness and helps you to see more clearly the manifest world and your relationships within and to it. Like all seeing eye of the soul, yellow reveals your connection to the sacred light of spirit and gives you the confidence to fully express the radiance of your own inner light. Okay. The third card that I pulled for this collective was the 3 of water. The next card that I pulled is the 2 of water. It does have a zebra and a lotus on it, and the color purple. You have come to the wisdom place of your own unfolding. Through a creative partnership with cleansing and healing, you're opening yourself to the spaciousness of your own heart. Now is time for you to embrace your tender wounds and your shallow parts. Can you find the courage to fall in love with all of the different facets of who you are? Can you find a way to build a more beautiful relationship to yourself? What do you need to leave behind so that you can move forward? When you recognize and honor your inner light, you find that you can begin to recognize that light in other people. You can find the reflection of yourself in all beings, and you will experience a calm serenity that comes from sacred union. And the card is actually called Union. In sacred union with all the facets of myself, I find serenity. And we did get purple. Let me just make sure we don't have a better... Yeah. Lotus. New beginnings, possibility, hope, and infinite potential. Purple epitomizes spirituality, universal intelligence, alignment with source and all that's sacred. It's associated with royalty and holiness. It contains within it the wisdom of the third eye, where to see beyond the material world and connect to your own intuition, imagination, visions, and dreams. And then the zebra. The zebra represents individuality, kindness, and yin and yang balance between instinct and intuition, union through duality. The fourth card that was pulled for this collective is the 8 of water, called Trust. And you can see that it's got blue on it and a long-tailed widow bird. Okay. When you choose to move forward, grateful for all that you have experienced, the joys and the sorrows, all the lessons, you are going to discover your strength. This strength wells up from the expansion of your own heart. It encourages you to trust that wherever the journey is leading you, it will take you into a deeper understanding of your own feelings. The emotions that once felt like troublesome burdens, you have finally befriended. They have become treasured companions from whom you've learned so much. Let yourself be guided by this enlightened, more beautiful incarnation of yourself. With your heart unfettered, you can honor what has been and open yourself to what comes next, for you are more than ready to spread your wings and fly. Trust. I trust that wherever the journey leads me, I'm ready to spread my wings and fly. And we got blue, which holds space for our sacred truth. It connects you to the spaciousness of the sea and the sky and reminds you of the spaciousness of your own heart. Wisdom, self-determination, faith, and freedom are all supported by the color blue, which represents your intuitive desire and innate ability to speak your own truth. Okay, and we had the long-tailed widow bird, which is about beauty, inspiration, vision, and dreams. Okay. The fifth card that I pulled for this beautiful collective was the Scout of Earth, which has the colors blue and green and yellow and brown. Okay? The Scout of Earth reaches out to explore the beauty and wisdom of the earthly dimension. They encourage you to probe the thoughts and beliefs that arise from within, as well as the ideas and systems into which you were born. Are you asking the right questions to help you move further down your path? Are your intentions aligned with your purpose? Take advantage of where you find yourself right now. Ask what kind of vital energy you need to help you more deliberately and effectively support the earth and all of the relationships that you have developed during your time on this planet. Remember that you were born to prosper. You were born to shine. The Scout of Earth points out that with honest assessment and careful preparation, you are meant to pursue a deeper understanding of why you're here on the earth. So the card is about intention. It's got the earth, the hand, the cosmic sky. Through honest assessment and alignment and aligned intention, I am here to pursue a deeper understanding of my purpose. Okay. And the final card that I pulled for this collective is the Five of Fire. Okay, it's the only fire card that you got in your spread. It does have yellow and red in it. It's got an owl, a tree, and a flower. Okay? It says, when the forbidding night bombards you with worry and frustration, when you feel helpless and alone, be still. Soften your grip on your need to be in control, your desire for certainty, and your dread of the unknown. Release your dark thoughts on the wing of the night. Tune into the rhythm of your heart, for it is a constant reminder of your connection to the sacred fire, the immortal flame of spirit. Find ways to cooperate with your own internal fire and your own radiant soul, and let that light the way. A glowing, magnificent world lives within you, so bright and beautiful. Be confident that your dedication to your purpose and open heart will guide you well through the realms of potential that have yet to be explored. They are the kind reminder that you are already home. It's about cooperation. In cooperation with my own internal fire, I let the radiance of my soul light the way forward. And then we got to look up owl, tree, and flower. And we did already read for yellow and red. Let's see, cosmic sky is about beauty, spiritual evidence. Cosmic sky is about beauty, spiritual essence, divine magic, sacred wonder. Flower is about life, patience, beauty, and hope. We have tree is about stability, shelter, healing, growth, nourishment, enduring strength, family, and life. And lastly, we have our owl energy, which is our intuition, our wisdom, the keeper of sacred mysteries, dreams, and visions. Pull that out. So all in all, like I really see a beautiful healing journey for this collective that's about connecting with your intuition, releasing the burdens of your past, and really truly, like I see like so much beauty unfolding like in front of this collective. Just committing to the journey and get started with just something small, and let your journey like snowball forward, and before you know it, you will have built this absolutely gorgeous life and welcomed in divine union and welcomed because you chose to love yourself. So I love you guys too. So I'm gonna send you guys so much love right now. I'm channeling that toward this collective, love and light on your healing journey. And book a personal if you want to like explore this healing journey a little bit more. I'd love to help you out with that. Okay, love you guys. Bye.